Hi guys, welcome to the market update. You haven't seen this guy for a little bit of time. Over here, his name is
David Wright, Vinnie, I'm excited. Uh, I mean, it's out there. It's been hotter out there in the market than it gets in that sauna back there behind me, and that's pretty hot. Let's jump into this
well.
unique times we have going.
So we're gonna have to bear with it. I know David's internet service is a little spotty right here. Yet that maybe when you're looking to buy out there, that's maybe one of the things you look at, right? Is looking at, okay, should I get better location for service? Should I not? What happens there? All these play in a factor when you're buying a property. So it's just fact finding things to think about. While we're getting to rates, while we're getting to kind of what's happening or what to look forward to this week, we have the numbers below. And if you were here last week, you know active properties have slowly started trickling above pending properties. Mind you, not all pending properties do sell, yet they're the closest indicator for now of what's actually going to sell. So, yes, we have more active properties than pending properties. That means we have more than a month worth of inventory. So, a little exciting news. All right,
That
David, what are some things that we should be looking for this week?
well, I mean, I hate to tell you a couple things. Is the pain over, my friends? No. What do we anticipate to come the next couple months? Higher rates. Well, if you take a look at the 10-year Treasury, you will notice that today was at 2.98. I know that sounds technical, but for anybody that watches any sort of or just wants to look up the 10-year T-bill, you will see the minute that thing breaks 3, rates will probably go up another quarter to a half. That is huge because you're at 2 point, and basically that's not good. Is the Fed's going to start tapering its holdings. What do I mean by tapering? I don't mean taping things up. I don't mean anything else. I mean the Fed is going to start all of the more that it's bought the last 2 pandemic. What does that mean for you? It also means so. Being the bearer of bad news like today is like being on the bad news bears, but we don't win in the end. That's a downside. But the overall thing is this: if you look at what's, which I still believe is going to be sometime December, January, February, real estate does very well in recessions. And the good news is rates drop. So there's my golden news. So higher rates the next couple months, recession hits, rate could keep it really quick and simple right there, my friend.
All right, so to get the gist of it, I know it was going in and out. You have to bear with us, okay? Bear with us. So it's going in and out. The idea is that rates should probably be going up. How Dave was talking about. We don't know how long they're going to keep going up for. Yes, over time, as rates go up, the market starts slowing down, which we've already kind of seen a little bit of a slowdown, but again, nothing drastic. We've been so seller centric for so long that even by going up a little bit, we're leaning a little more towards the buying side. Yet it might take a couple weeks, months, years, as the market looks to correct down the road. Right, we usually start seeing interest rates go down. Yeah, be careful to really foreshadow and try to wait it out. I mean, you're going to hear a lot of lenders talk about adjustables. Okay, well, you can get a 5-year, 6-year, 10-year adjustable. I mean, be aware to plan the future. Yet, if you have the ability, because these adjustables are more money down, more secure these days, that if you have the ability, you could save a little money up front with the idea that rates should go down in the near future, and ideally the values are still there that you can actually reduce the interest rates.
You know what
Okay.
else for me?
Sorry.
Since we're going to go arms just for hugging, but now in the current environment, arms are also. But the other thing that's coming back is interest only. It's continue to climb. Some people come in and take interest only on a temporary basis. No, excuse me.
All
Look
right.
for interest only to be coming back too as well. That's for people who are maybe every 5 to 7, and so their interest only arm. So they get the arm, they live there for interest only for the property. And in your opinion, Vinny, do you think a property is worth more today or more in 10 years?
I mean, that's definitely, I mean, it'd be a good question. It matters how long it takes for the market to correct and the values to go down, because the values are probably going to go down sooner than later. As you've seen from the median sales price right here, this ticker right here, they have been trickling up. Now, this is across the board. This is just the median across the board. Mind you, we're talking about the median compared to average. When we're talking about the median, I know I brought this up last week, is the idea that we're in that 870 ballpark. The average is a little above 1.1. So, yes, I think the values are going to trickle down, but it's probably going to be a little bit of time. So, if we don't see that those values drop down in the next couple of years, we don't know how long it's going to take and how bad it's going to be for it to go back up. I would think if we do see that correction over the next couple of years, I mean, that we should have higher values in 10 years. Yet again, it's very hard, I mean, to really gauge of when the cycle is going to happen.
The thing, throw some things in there, is the last had an anomaly of prices going up when historically home prices increase 4 to 6%. So when the market does turn also and goes up 4% per year, everyone's going to complain because now they own a house and it only went up 4%. But already owns a house right now, and they look, and they're probably going to make another 15% this year in appreciation of basically money. While it's great, but it is going to slow down the appreciation rate. I agree with you. Like I said,
well, yeah, I know. I think it's gonna slow down the appreciation rate, and we're gonna see a price drop. I mean, we're gonna see basically a drop. I mean, it could be a 10, 15, 20% price drop. It doesn't matter how long it's gonna take it. And I really think that, I mean, you're talking about adjustables, you're talking about interest only loans. I think we're gonna the guidelines are gonna get opened up a lot more, and we'll start seeing the true effects of COVID, what all happened. And then this is going to be the slippery slope to prices going down. I mean, that's my thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say that wave of foreclosures, %.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know if to the degree of foreclosures. I mean, I think the banks got smarter than last time. I don't think we're gonna have that wave that we had last time.
No.
Yet, I mean, if we're talking about, okay, hey, we're gonna give you interest only loans, we're gonna give you adjustables. I mean, we're gonna basically just get you into properties again, and it's not that point right now. The guidelines are still pretty. You have to be pretty good borrower to get these and put a good amount of money down. Yet. I get calls all the time. Hey, I got another program. We can do this. Oh, I got another program. It's going to be even easier to get your people in there. I got another program. It's going to be even easier to get your people in there. The more I get those calls, which they're.
Are you talking about HFA that goes up to 100 for those that make combined income of 190,000 with no money down? Not a good idea.
So there's going to be more and more of those programs, and you're going to get people telling you get in now because it's gone up by X amount. So why? I mean, you should buy today compared to waiting it off because you're going to lose out on all the equity. The story's going to happen. I mean, whatever it is, make sure that you can afford the monthly payments. If you're going to do an adjustable, make sure that, I mean, you're stable and in a worst case scenario that you're protected. Before we shut this out, I just want to go over last week. This was the question: how much did the least expensive detached property sell in Mira Mesa so far this year? You want to have a guess?
522.
715. All right. This might be more up your alley. Okay. How much did the most expensive detached property in La Jolla sell so far this year?
40 mil.
Okay. So that's his guess. Text myself or David below. You see right there the clicker for your chance to win. But yeah, you could follow David, but as you saw, he was a little off right there.
Oh,
so it's up to you if you want to go that route. Whatever it is, thank you guys for watching. Please text, reach out with any sort of questions that you might